Hey guys, Fog here and welcome to another FIFA 20 Team of the Season player review, and today guys we're from the 92 rated Norwegian Cam Martin Odegaard. This is a pretty nice looking card for the most part. It did cost me 265,000 coins in the 4 games that I did play. He did score me 1 goal and got me 2 assists, and he does have 5-star scummers as well as 3-star week 4. Getting into the game stats, his main standard stats will be his 99 shot power, his 99 vision, as well as his 96 short passing, and finally his 99 ball control. I did have the finisher cams that applied to him, and he has got the traits, the 2 AI traits of playmaker and technical dribbler, and then the 3 other traits of flair, solid player, and outside foot shot. And this is an interesting card. I mean, he comes out of packs as a centre midfielder. I'll tell you guys right now, you don't use him as a centre midfielder. Absolutely not. You've got to use him as a cam. He's got the stats that are geared towards being used as a cam. You'll definitely get the best out of this card as a cam. The reason why I wouldn't use him as a centre midfielder is for 2 reasons. First of all, his defensive stats are horrific. To the point that even if you put a cam stat to try and bump them up a little bit more, and obviously for defensive stats as a centre midfielder, you don't have to have them being at like 99 or whatever, but they need to be a lot better than what they are. And even if you put a cam stat onto him, they're not going to increase them by that much. His physicality stats as well mean that he's just going to get bullied off the ball way too much in the centre part of the midfield. So I personally just wouldn't use him as a centre midfielder. If you're going to buy him, he's got to be played as a cam, and his stats for a cam are very, very good. His dribbling, his passing, his pace, his shooting, very, very nice stats all around. His very good stamina as well at the same time. And there are still quite a few parts that I like to the card whilst using him as a cam. For example, his dribbling is very good indeed. He feels nice and smooth on the ball. He doesn't feel clunky. He doesn't feel hard to turn with on the ball or anything like that. Very nice and smooth and easy to turn on the ball. 91 agility, 91 balance, 99 ball control, 99 dribbling. Amazing reactions and composure as well. All very solid stats all around there, and obviously 5-star scummers as well is something that I'm sure can be utilised very well by a lot of people. So dribbling, definitely a good part of the card. Also his passing, again, very solid around there. 99 crossing, 99 vision, 96 short passing. Insane stats there for Odegaard. 2 assists in the 4 games. It isn't the best return that I've had in terms of assists. It's also not a terrible return at the same time. I think there was 2 chances that he provided to Suarez where Suarez went on to hit the post. On another day, that shot could have come off the post into the back of the net, and Odegaard could have had 4 assists in the 4 games. So on the whole, I was happy with his passing stats. He did create quite a few chances, through balls. In particular, we're very, very good with this card. So passing all around, very happy with him. In terms of any of the pros, I don't really think there are any other. I think his pace is okay. I don't think it feels quite as good as 92 in my personal opinion. I don't think he feels slow, just not as good as 92. Shooting, I thought was okay. He scored me 1 pretty decent goal. His shot power is very nice. His long shots as well at 98 as well. Positioning and finishing need to be bumped up with a cam, so that's why something like the finisher cam style could be very, very good to apply to the cards. But yeah, his finishing isn't the most insane I've had on the card, but it's also, it's not terrible at the same time. Like, his shot power is obviously very good, coming in at 99 there, so he can drive the ball past the goalkeeper. Like, the goal that he does score for me, you kind of see like the amount of power he puts behind the shot, and it just kind of goes bang right into the goal, and the goalkeeper has absolutely no chance of saving it. But for me, there is one issue to this card, and it's got to be his weak foot. 3-star weak foot is not good for team of the season. Absolutely not. Now, let me put it this way. If you're using a fun team, an ultimate team, and you don't care necessarily about going for the highest ranks in FUT Champions, I should mention, I think he is good for FUT Champions if you're not trying to go for like the gold ones or for the elites or anything like that. But if you're sitting there and you're maybe like a gold 1 player and you're trying to push on for elites or something like that, I don't necessarily think he'd be the best player for your team. I think that there are better other cams available within the game. But at the same time, if you're only playing like myself to a gold 3 rank, maybe to silver 1 or even gold 2, I suppose, I still think he can be useful in FUT Champions, but not to the elite players trying to get like the highest ranks possible. I don't think he'd be great for that, purely because that 3-star weak foot just isn't that desirable at this stage of FIFA. As far as I'm concerned, it's not great to have. Maybe that was the reason why he didn't score me as many goals in the 4 games potentially. But yeah, any attacking player that I see now with 3-star weak foot, I see that as a bit of an issue to the cards. As far as I'm concerned, any player, any attacker that I want to use in FIFA now, for me, needs to have minimum 4-star weak foot, ideally if possible. So, for me, that was a bit of an issue to the card. But on the whole, for 265k, do I think he's worth buying for that price? I think he's okay value for money for that price. But realistically, I think he'll go down further more in value. I think we'll see this card go eventually down next week when we get the guaranteed pack, when we get the FUT Champion rewards in the next 3 to 4 days, or 4 to 5 days or whatever. I think we'll see him probably go down to around about maybe 200,000 coins, I reckon. I just can't see a player with 3-star weak foot kind of retaining a value price of 265k. Don't get me wrong, I think for the current price he's okay value for coins, but at the same time I can see him going down a little bit more over the next few days. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.